Good everyone, my name is Graphics. If you look at the right hand side of the screen, you will see two views of a given figure and that is in third angle projection because of this symbol you see at the top here. And we are told to assemble this figure in isometric projection. Now when you hear the word isometric projection, the first thing you have to do is for you to draw your isometric axis, taking your set square, 60-degree and 30-degree set square. You draw the vertical line this way. You can see that. And you draw the two inclined line at 30-degree this way and also this way. Hope you can see that. Now when you've done that, another most important factor is to get the entire height. The height is gotten from the elevation, and this is the elevation. The one under is always the elevation when it is what? Third angle projection. So the entire height is what? 120. So I am going to measure 120 from this point here. 120 from this point, from 0 to 120. This is 120 here. Can you see that? And the entire width is given to be 114 in both sides because it is a diameter, so it is circular in shape. And for you to get a circle or a circular figure, you need a square. So that means everything all here will be what? 114, and here will be what? 114. So I am going to measure 100 and what? 14 at this point here. So from 0 here to 114. Can you see that? I'll do that in both sides. So I can easily just carry my instrument here, right? And I'll place it at this point. This is 114 here. Hope you can see what I'm doing. From here, this is 114. I'll just transfer it from this point to this point. So it is 114 too. Or you just measure it if you want to. You can just take your instrument, also place it here, and you still get that 114 that you are looking for. So this is the 114, still the same 114 here. Out there, and I'm going to project this point up from here. This will go up from here. This will go up this way. Can you see that? And at the highest point, what I did at this point here, I'll do it at this point too. So once I place it this way, I'll have this. I'll come here too. I'll have this. Hope you can see that. So I should be able to complete this so it will touch. This too, so it will touch. This way. Can you see that? Now, aside that, I'll close it up. Do the same 30-degree here and here, but only do one side. And I'll come here too. I'll close here too. Can you see that? So this is what we have here. Now let's start from there, from the base here. Say it's circular in shape, so the height is given to the word 25. So I'm going to measure 25 here, as you can see from the figure. So from here, this is 0 to 25. Can you see that? 25. Out there. And I will just use it to form another box at the base and at the top. So let's do this. Let's first of all take this up and also do this too. Can you see that? And I'll come here too, close it up. I'll come here too, close it up. Can you see that? So what I can do here is join the longest diagonals. See what I'm about to do? Join the longest diagonal. Before that, let me complete this base 2 here. So I have joined that. Is that okay? So see what I'm going to do here. It's both the same figure. Let me show you that. What you can see. So I will just name them. Let me just name here to be 1, here to be 2, here to be 3, and 4. So if here is 1, here 2 is 1, here 2 is 2, here 2 is 3, because it's the same. Here 2 is what is 4. Hope you see what I'm doing. Just to enhance your understanding. So I'm going to construct a circle here. Why would I construct a circle? What I can see in my elevation is like a rectangle. The reason is two. One, because it's the diameter, and the other is if you look from the plan, you see that what we have a circular figure there. Is that okay now? Now I will join the diagonals. Let me start from this base here. So if I join this to this, can you see that? I've joined diagonal. And if I also join this to this, 2 to 4, they are meeting here, right? That will be the center of the diagonal there. So I'll just draw a line that will pass in between it using my set square. Remember, I'm using my set square and t-square simultaneously. Makes my work easier. So I'll place it here. I'm having this. And I'll come here also. I'll place it here. I am having this. Talking about the ground one here. Right? Now, since I joined diagonal here, using your ordinate method of construction of ellipse, I will from 4, I will connect to, let me call it to be A, right? And let me call it to be what? B. So from 4, I will draw a line that is going to touch A, and from 4, I'll draw another line that is going to touch what? Touch B. Can you see what I've done? So I'm having a new point here, which will call it, let me call it point B, and what? Point Q. Is that okay? So once I've done that, I can now construct my circle. Before that, I'll take my compass. Before that, right, I'll draw another diagonal. You know, I connected from 1 to 3. I'll connect from 1 to 3 again. From 1 to 3. Just see what I want to do. 1 to 3. Can you see that? So I don't have to redo all these things again. I'll just transfer the point. So placing my instrument on my t-square, I'll just move it to where Q is. I'll transfer the point up here. I'll get another Q. I'll go to where P is. I'll transfer the point here. I'll get another Q, another P. Then I'll come here to get another A. See, can you see that both A, they're in the same position. I can mark here and mark here, they're in the same position. I'll come here, B also, the same position since it's a square. What affects here will affect here and also affect here. Can you see I've gotten this 3 points here? So this is A, here also is what is A. So let's not get too much line. So if I come to 4, if I should come to 4 here, take my compass to this point here, I'll get this. Hope you can see that. I'll still come to 4 again, the other 4 too here. I'll do the same thing too. Hope you can see that. I'll come to P at the base here. I'll take it to this point here. Then I'll do the next one. Then I'll stop here. I'll come to P at the top too here. I'll do the same thing too here. Hope you can see that. Let me just draw this. I have my reason. Faint line. I'll come here to Q also at the base here. I'll do the same thing here. Hope we're together. Let me just stop there. I'll come to key at the top here too. I'll do the same thing too. Hope you can see that. So at the back I can't see anything, so I'll just stop here first because the figure standing I cannot see anything at the back. As we proceed you get to understand. But if I want to complete the circle, I'll just place it at 2 here. Take it to this point and I'll complete it. Can you see that? I'll come to the other 2 here. Sorry. Take it to this point here. Then come here and I'll take it to this point. The same thing. So in doing that, we are moving forward. So you just draw your line from here to close it up, and you draw your line from here to close it up. So we're coming, we proceed. So there is, if you look at the figure closely, there's another circular figure you can see here. Look at these 2 lines from here to here. This is distance 76 and the diameter. Mean that what? There's another circle in between here. So let's do that and see. There's what? Another circle in between there. So let's do that and see. So 76, half of 76 is what? 38. So I'm going to measure 38, right? 38 here from 0 to 38. And when I place it at the center here, I'm going to mark 38 in all directions, right? So I'll mark in this direction. I will mark in this direction. I will mark in this direction. And I also mark in this direction. Remember, I already have AA here. So I can take my instrument and draw lines. From this point here, I measure. That is half of that line. So any line I draw from here, pass to the center to the next point. I'll come again. The other line too. Pass to the center like this. Hope you can see that. So at this point here where they meet, that is what I'll use to form another box. So let's do that and see. So if I come here, I will just draw a line this way. I'll come here too, I'll draw another line this way. I'll close here up to this way. And I'll close here up to this way. So let's close it well. And here too, well. So this is where they are meeting. They are meeting at this point. So don't get carried away. So once you've done that, it looks much, right? So you just draw another circle there. The same way, you can draw a line from this point. Let me call it point arrow. Then you draw it straight to the next. Let's see. From this point here, this is where it is. Point what? Point arrow here. I'll draw a line to get to the next point here. So where it intersects here is another important point. From the next arrow here again here to this next point here, I'll have this. So they are meeting at this other important point here too. So what I will just do, take note, the same thing I did initially. I'll just from here, right? Actually, we need to start from 4 here. This 4, I'm focusing on this outer one here like this. So from here, I'll take it to this end here. Hope you can see that. So from here, I have this. From here, I have the next one too here. Can you see that? From here, I have the next one too here. I'll extend it. And from here, I'll close it down. I don't really need that one. This is what we have there. I'll still taking them out. So the next one is that cylinder is going straight up to a height of what? To the highest point here. So what I will just do to get the highest point here is look at what I want to do here. The highest point is this point here. So if I should draw my diagonal from here to here, see what I'm doing now, right? And I want to get the center. I will just project this center here straight up. So this is where it is. So at that point, I will draw my line to go through, get another one to go through. That's what I really need, right? So let's proceed. Now the same thing that affects here will affect the other side. We have another circular figure. If you look closely, that circular figure is hidden. That means it's not coming to the top, it's only stopping 20, 20 meter down. It's not coming to the top, it's only stopping at the base 20 meter down. So that base is a rectangle, like a square of 8 millimeter round, right? So I'll take 20 millimeter down this way. See what I want to do? From here, I'll take 20 millimeter down from 0. Let me do it here. From 0 to 20 down. Use it here. Then I'll draw this thing here. So I'll just come from here and I'll close here at this point. At this point too. And at this point too. So there's another circle there. So what I will simply do here is that I can bring out that rectangle out first, or I'll do this again. See what I want to do. I'll just bring these 2 points down. This point, and this point in both sides of that baseline, the underlined. So I can easily join them together. So I can easily join them down. So this is another center here. So what I will just do here is that I can just bring out that rectangle. Just take this up. See what I'll do. I don't even need that, but let me just show you something. I'll just take that rectangle up of 20. This is it here. Now what is the distance? I said 88. Just take your meter rule and measure 88 on your meter rule. 0 to 88. Can you see that? Then I just come to the center and you mark 88 in both sides. That's 44, I mean, sorry, 44. If I place it here, I'll mark 44 to the left, 44 top, right, and down. So draw your box through that, and you can easily tick in it. Let me draw it out. This first, and this first. Then these two. So I can easily tick in from here straight down to touch here. You can also tick in from here. Let me draw this out. So we have these two. Straight line. So I'll take it from this point straight down to touch here, right? Is that okay? So we move to the next one. We're not done yet. So this is going up too. All this edge is going up. All this edge is going up, and the last edge here is also going up. Out there. It will be going up by 20, right? It will be going up by 20. So we know from here to here is 20 as I measured earlier. So I can just come here and mark 20. So that's what I will just stick around like this. So from here, this will be taken to this point. Then this to this point. Then this point, right? And we need to have a circular figure at the top, so I'll close it up. Then this will go this way, and this will come this way. These two will come this way. Hope you can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to take in here. So now, what I'll simply do is, at this base here, this point here, I will take a line up. That line you see my arrow is pointing. I'll just take it up. It goes straight up, not obstructed, to touch here. The next one too from here, straight up, touch here. Then I can easily just stick in here now. So let me tick in the base to save us. Let me tick in all these lines you see here. So the hidden line you see here is telling me that this cylinder here is not coming up. It's only at the base there. So what is actually coming up is this internal one that has a diameter of what, 50, as you can see here. So there's another circle which I'll just construct peacefully, right? So let's just measure half of 50, which is 25. So I've lost this here. I'll mark 25. It's already there. 25 and what? 25. Can you see that? So let's close it up. What we have here, and we have these two. So this is it. So join from here to this point, and join from here to this point. So they are meeting here. So you don't do the same thing that you've been doing since all this while. Connect this to this. Come here also, connect this to this. Right, then you connect this to this. Then you connect this to this. Hope you can see that. So I can take it out like this. So this is what we have here. We have successfully reproduced the figure that is displayed at the right hand side of the screen. The hidden line you're seeing here is this circle that is going through into the base, right? But you can't see that from here. This is what we have here. So we've transformed the figure you see at the right hand side of the screen into isometric projection. So if you have found it helpful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and also don't forget to share the video. Thanks for watching.